We've been following throughout the evening a very tense situation in the South St. Louis neighborhood where an off-duty police officer shot and killed a man who police say first opened fire on the officer. We've got Fox News' Andy Banker on the phone right now, who is kind of in the midst of what has been a very tense situation. Andy, can you tell us what's going on right now?
Elliot, we've got several dozen, maybe 50 or more protesters. I recognize a lot of these faces from protests in Ferguson. And what I have just seen in the last 3 minutes is worse than anything I've seen, at least directly hand-to-hand in Ferguson. And we're back at the market where the shooting happened, near there, about just a house or two away at Shaw and Clem. But this thing just spread up to almost up to the Botanical Garden. And I've seen 5 or 6 police officers with their bulletproof vests being back up the street, up the middle of Shaw, toward the Botanical Garden, with this crowd screaming profanities at them, telling them, I can't repeat the words. And they backed off and got in their car. When they got into their car, they pounded on the car, tried to break the glass. They dented portions of the car, kicking it so hard. Then that was an unmarked police car, a black Dodge maybe, I'm not sure. And then moments later, police SUV, marked St. Louis City SUV, tried to drive through the crowd. They were kicking, the protesters were kicking and banging on it, trying to break glass. They dented it with kicks in several places. And then the SUV, the officers driving it, turned on their lights and sirens and got out of here. Police, oh, God, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God, several shots fired. I am running out of here.
Okay,
That
Andy,
was real close.
Andy, just go.
That was real close.
Get to safety.
That was real close.
Get to safety, Andy. Right.
I don't know if you heard that, Elliot, but I'm not going to stand down here anymore.
No, Andy, get to safety.
I ducked behind a tree as close as I care to come. I got a photographer down here.
All right.
I got to find John Miller.
Andy, right now, just get to safety. Obviously, a very tense situation in South St. Louis. You just heard Andy say essentially the crowd, which seems to be getting out of hand, basically surging down the street, even to the point of attacking some. Andy, are you okay? Andy, can you hear us? Are you okay right now? Okay. Right now, obviously, we are concerned about our crew. We want to make sure our crew gets to safety. Right now, we're holding with this picture of unrest in South St. Louis right now, where Andy just told us about this crowd having surged down the street, police backing up, that this crowd essentially attacking police vehicles, setting upon an unmarked police car, as well as setting upon a marked police vehicle. As Andy mentioned, that's something we didn't even see in Ferguson. So obviously temperatures have ratcheted up a lot of levels. So Andy just said he heard gunfire. We're obviously concerned about him. We have had him move to safety, he and our photographers to move to safety while we keep you informed about this unfolding situation in South St. Louis. All this, of course, resulted after an incident that happened around 7:30 where an off-duty police officer working secondary apparently tried to question a young man. That young man took off. I heard what sounded like gunshots there. We are going to stay on top of this situation, a very tense situation in South St. Louis following the shooting of a suspect by an off-duty police officer, and we will, of course, be back with any late developments as we get that information.